Alright, welcome back. This is War 7. We're going up against ISO. Team is still S39 CGR. I think this might have been my team last war too. No. War before that. I don't know. I feel like I've used this team a decent amount so far this season. Starting out on path 2, I have this Longshot fight. It's the same Longshot fight I've taken before. The only difference is now, because he's tactic, it is way easier to pause debuffs, because every contact with him, whether it's blocked hit, regular hit, it pauses them for you because it places a placebo on you. So the strategy is build my ruptures and then get him just under a bar of power, at which point he will have Pure of Heart. And I don't want to let him get a special with Pure of Heart, because if I fuck it up, then I'm dead. And that is literally the only way that he can kill you here, unless you just go complete moron mode and take probably, like, I don't know, 37 hits or some shit like that. So Pure of Heart runs out. Now I'm going to push him over a bar of power. He only has 2 karma. I'm going to bait this special out of him. And then I'm just going to basically restart the fight and just go back to hitting his block. And I think at this point in the fight, by the time I actually push him to a bar of power, he would die. So, and noticing this, I was like, yeah, I'll just push him over. And he pops. Alright, next up is Scorpion with CGR. And then after this is Apoc with CGR. So, it's just the normal CGR rotation, PS1. I'm going to do light ending combo for the power gain, medium ending combo, straight into special 2. And then power backs will get me to SP3, and the fight's going to be over. And that is going to be both fights. The only sketchy thing is with that Apoc fight, because it's on path 6 S2, first node, and he's going to have 3 passive prowess from his own abilities when the fight starts, which means any specials that he throws are going to be unblockable, which is why you want to try and finish that fight ASAP without letting him throw any specials. So obviously CGR is pretty OP for that, so that's why we decided to go with him here. Alright, so next up is this Wong. This node used to not be able to parry on this node without getting a disorient on you, but they've removed that. And if you block any of his specials, he's going to get a passive prowess, but everybody baits Wong's special 1 anyway, and you're not going to block that, you're just going to dex it. So the node really kind of doesn't matter for him. The one thing I'm going to notice in this fight, and I knew that Wong kind of does this anyway, is I'm going to dex a hit, and then he's just going to throw a couple more hits into the air, and they're not going to actually cover the gap. Like right there, he threw 2 hits, and the second one didn't cross the gap. So I don't know if that's just something weird with Wong's animations or what. But fighting him with S99, I know that he's always done that, and I've always found it kind of strange. So I just figured I'd point it out. But this is going to be a pretty standard fight. I think I'm going to start to weave regular hits in, if I recall. Yeah, just to push him over a bar power, get the rupture burst, bait the special out, and then just finish him off. I think I'm going to go for a special 1 here. Yeah. Alright, next up is Power Snack Photon, which is essentially the same exact thing as a boss fight, because you can't stun her without her going untouchable anyway. So no matter where you fight her, it's going to be stun immune. So it's pretty much the same thing. I'm just going to hit her block. I have Dex off so that I can Dex her special in pure light form. I think I was calling it Pure of Light because I was confusing it with Longshot's Pure of Heart. But it's just pure light form. So yeah, I'm going to use heavies and, well, heavy counters and special 1 counters for my openings for regular hits. I don't think I'm going to use specials in this one. If it was a boss fight, I would. But because this has half the health, the blocked hits and rupture burst pushing her over bar power is just fine. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. So I'll let it play out. The node doesn't matter because Spidey can't get buffed, so power snack isn't an issue. As long as you're not throwing specials, the power stings aren't an issue either. So it's like a no node photon basically. And last up is this Sassy on the old 48, which is now 47, I think. I don't remember. This might be 47 now. Yeah, it is, because it was 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, yeah. Yeah, so this is now node 47, which is the old node 48, and I'm going to make a very big mistake. As you've probably noticed, or possibly have noticed, I have not landed a heavy yet, and his wrath charges are building. This is one of those stupid mistakes from being tired that I was pretty mad at myself for. Luckily, I am going to notice it before he actually goes into wrath. He's going to reach 9 charges though, which basically means that I got lucky, and I hate getting lucky in my fights. It's just stupid, because had I not gotten lucky, he would have gone into wrath and we might be having a different conversation right now. So I notice right here, throw the heavy, he gets to 9. Luckily he doesn't go into wrath, and then from here obviously the exhaustion is just going to stay paused because he's tactic, so I'm never going to lose any time on it. It's just going to have 100% uptime, and land that heavy to switch the falter over to him, and then I'm just going to go back to my normal plan of hitting block, building up my ruptures. When I get to 20, I'm going to land regular hits to push him over a bar of power, get the rupture burst, bait the special out, repeat the process. Yeah, I'm going to come out of the fight with a full yellow bar, but I was pretty mad at myself for this fight, just because of that mistake that potentially could have had bad consequences. I don't like that shit. But I'll let it finish out, and I'll come back when it's finished. So we did end up winning this one. I'm not sure if ISO was actually trying. They might have just used like baby boosts or whatnot just to clear the map. There have been times in the past where they have tried against us, but I don't feel like this was one of them, just because of the sheer amount of deaths. I think they were probably just saving their boosts. But good luck to ISO for the rest of the season, and thank you very much for watching. From the same company that brought you Thumbscreen comes Thumbells, our newest and latest product innovation for all your thumb strengthening needs. Increase your fight time, increase the size of your thumbceps, get some thumb abs, but don't take my word for it. Take this man's word.
Back in season 43, we were getting 3-hour-long Thumbell sessions in the gym. It was increasing our overall swipe speed, thumb dexterity, and the speed and precision in which we could strike our screens for combos. It increased our overall time as an alliance, just so that we could hide it from you. I would highly recommend this product.